Gameshow Gameshow, coming to you live from the Loop neighborhood of Chicago! The only game show where our questions are as sparkly as our contestants. Let's meet some of those fabulous contestants right now. Our first dynamic duo, they are from space. Their hobbies include lightsaber fights and the Force. It's Obi-Wan and Pow! From Albuquerque and New Jersey, hobbies include shopping and eating and shopping. It's Wild Travis and Hugh! From New Chicago, favorite hobbies include letting fun die. It's K-Dog, and when you least expect it, Jake from State Farm is there! From New York City and Gotham, clearly the same place. They are a CEO billionaire team. They like to fight digital crime. It's Batman and Mark. Go! From Turkey, Virginia, their hobbies include volleyball and everything to go to the cinema. It's M and Stretch. From New York City, hobbies include measurement and eating. Favorite things to do, also eating. It's Slick Rick and Measuring. From none of your GD business, their hobbies include dogs and violin, wow, and Simon and antique shopping. It's Boss and Hackaday. From Miami, our solo contestant, fond of shopping, eating, and drinking. Give it up for Sweet Tea! From San Mateo and New York City, they like art and traveling. It's G-Money and Jarima! From Mars, favorite thing to do is chasing, and it's Wolfie, Coyote, and And from the best coast and BK, their favorite things are money and sleep. It's Harmony and Matt Jetson! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your host. It is Mr. Neil Pinkel.
Put it out! Put it out! Bring it in! Bring it in! I want you to give it a contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show. I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom.
And I am your co-host, Noel Fairbanks.
Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home prizes. And today's number one teams, I should say, will be crowned the game show kings or queens! Viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Gameshow Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's send your second halves over to that area. There are chairs inside the green room. You can pull those out.
Oh my God. Counting on you.
That's right. Competition. Am I happy with my friends? I don't know.
All right, and Noel Fairbanks, are you ready?
I'm ready. Are our contestants ready?
Woo!
let's take a look at this question. Which character broke the internet in 2018? And that is number 2. Who is Hills?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Is it Wreck-It Ralph? It is Wreck-It Ralph. Nicely done, Hills. And you've got control of the board. Where would you like to go?
Show us your for one.
All right, in this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do the thing in that prompt, then put your paddle out for 1 point. Can you show us your whip and nay-nay? And that is
May I have Disney movies for 3?
Matt, you're a man who knows what a man likes. For 3 points, Disney movies. Who is the youngest Disney princess? All right. Sweet Pea.
I don't know, Snow White.
Is it Snow White? It is indeed Snow White. Nicely done. Snow White is indeed 14 years old. Not only are you youngest,
Wait, what? That's crazy.
I mean, it's a fact. It's always been that way. Sweet Pea, you've got control of the board now.
Okay, AKA for 1.
All right, in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. For 1 point, can you give us the alternate identity for Peter Parker? And that is...
Superman?
Is Peter Parker Superman?
Shoot!
No! Come over the measure.
Spider-Man.
Is it Spider-Man? It's Spider-Man! And that's number 6. A measure. I'm going to give you a chance at 2 bonus points if you can tell me the correct spelling, no help please, for Spider-Man.
S-P-I-D-E-R-M-A-N.
I'm so sorry, you missed the hyphen. No bonus points there, so I'm going to come right over to you, Obi-Wan, because you've got control.
Okay, TV Hangouts for 1.
All right, for 1 point, TV Hangouts. Ricky from this television classic performed regularly at the Tropicana Club or Club Babalu. And that was Matt Jetson.
I Love Lucy?
Is that I Love Lucy? It is I Love Lucy. Matt, give us another choice.
Disney movies for 5, please.
I was not expecting that. For 5 points. For 5 points, Disney movies. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? This will be a numerical answer. And that is Hack Attack.
3.
Is it 3? That's what we call an underestimate. All right, we're coming to Matt Jetson.
7.
Is it 7? You did not quite hit the mark. And finally,
10.
is it 10? I wish we had close enough for points, but not. What's that answer?
The correct answer is 13.
13. 70 years ago when Pinocchio won with When You Wish Upon a Star, that was the first, and the most recent one was when Coco won with Remember Me. So I'm coming over to you, Mark, your Batman sidekick, so I'm going to give you control of the board.
TV Hangouts for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's TV Hangouts. This show featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo often had them visiting Luke's diner. All right.
Oh. Gilmore Girls?
Is that Gilmore Girls? It's Gilmore Girls. It's true. I didn't see your paddle at all.
I know.
Mark, I'm going to offer you 2 bonus points. That was a totally different thing. So everyone,
Muhammad Ali.
but no, it was not a question. That was a technical difficulty. Mark, I'm offering you a potential 2 bonus points if you can name the mother and daughter duo of the show that you just named.
Lorelai and Rory.
There it is. That's 2 points for Batman. And it's now time for me to call forward. You come forward and spin this wheel of fortune on K-Dog. Spin this wheel and we'll chant. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. This is snatch phrase. So I'm going to ask you to stand in front of Hills. That's okay. That's fine. I got it. Okay, thank you. You can stand in front of Hills. And then from not next to Hills. That's the opposite of in front of. So you stand right here. And then from this side of the room, I'm going to ask you to pick an opponent.
K-Dog, you lost
Someone
your
you trust
tag.
with. someone that you want to compete with.
Oh
Don't be distracted. You have a job. Go pick someone to compete with.
have points yet? John, or also known as.
Johnny
Johnny Boy and K-Dog, you will have the job of being your team captain for a short while. You've got the job of getting your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. You can do or say anything that you like, except for the words you're trying to get them to guess. So if it was a fire truck, you could say that it's a red emergency vehicle or that it goes woo, woo, woo. But you can't say the words fire truck or fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will get a point.
Who are
30 seconds on the clock.
Us.
Ready,
Oh.
set, go!
Walking down the stairs, you hold on to a
Rail.
stair.
Yeah, rail.
Another word. Nightmare. Handrail.
Okay.
Keep going. It's
Banister.
yes.
Yes.
If I can't talk, I am
Mute.
screaming. Yes. When there's something on the top of the
Ceiling.
yes, and it keeps you cool.
Fan. Ceiling fan.
Yes. If I'm jumping, yes.
Trampoline. No. Trampoline.
No, it's like
Jump rope. Jump rope.
That's time! Johnny Boy, will you tell us which words and phrases your teammates guess?
Nightmare, Blossom, Jog, yeah.
That's 3 points for this team! And then which words and phrases, K-Dog?
Banister, ceiling fan, and Coco's.
That's 4 points for this team! Plus K-Dog, for spinning the wheel, you got a bonus 3 points.
Oh,
So,
great!
everyone find your spot. We're
I
coming
need
back to
those.
questions in a moment. And now I'm coming back to you, Dreamer. I know you've been patting my I know you've been tapping everyone with it. I got it. All right, Dreamer, just yourself. Dreamer, I'm giving you control of the board.
Oh, okay. TV hangouts
How many points?
for 2?
All right, you're not sure.
No, I am sure.
Great. For 2 points, TV hangouts. Which popular sitcom based in New York City? Which popular sitcom based in New York City featured a cafe called Central? Herc? Is it Friends? Yeah, no, everyone else was late, apparently. Because I didn't see a single one of you until this one.
Yeah.
You can confirm, right? That was outright. Got it. All right, that's 2 points for you and measure. All right, in this category, you will see a photograph. If you can match the pose in the photograph, then put your paddle out for 3 points. Can you match this pose? And that is clearly K-Dog. Come on out and walk like an Egyptian. Let's give it up for K-Dog. Yeah! K-Dog, that's 3 points for you and control.
Oh, great. I'm going to do Chicago landmarks.
Hey, keep it positive! No arguing. All right, K-Dog.
Chicago landmarks.
All right, for 3 points.
Okay.
Chicago landmarks. What is the name of the fountain featured in the title sequence of Married with Children?
I'm guessing.
All right.
Is it Buckingham Fountain?
Is it Buckingham Fountain? It is Buckingham Fountain. It's pretty much across the street, everyone. You can walk there right now. All right. K-Dog, you've got control again.
Great. I'm going to go with Chicago landmarks for 2.
Apparently, we know an advantage you think you have. For 2 points. It goes by Willis now, but to Chicago, this skyscraper will always be. All right. Hills.
Sears Tower.
Is that the Sears Tower? It is the Sears Tower. And Hills, you've got control.
Let's close out Disney movies for 4.
All right, we're closing out Disney movies. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? And that is definitely Hills again.
Ursula.
Is that Ursula? Nicely done. Ursula the Sea Witch had 2 eels named Flotsam and Jetsam. And now it's time for me to call forward Johnny Boy for you to spin the Wheel of Fortune cookie. Come on up.
Johnny boy.
No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No! And this is Whose Diamonds Anyway? Johnny Boy, stand right here. And then I'm going to ask you to pick 2 partners. Someone from this side, someone from this side. Go ahead and pick them right now.
All right.
And if you've got a camera, you can take video of pictures.
All right, enter.
It's back to you.
Mike, you want to play?
Sure.
Mark.
Sorry.
Mark, great. Johnny Boy, stand right here. Hack attack right behind. And right here for you, Mark. Now, no one needs their paddle, so you can put those somewhere else, because this is where we're using it. And you will start with this. Everyone, you are a team playing one of our favorite games. Whose dime is it anyway? It starts with these 7 dimes. And also, Johnny Boy, one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors. Go ahead and take one. Make a diving board out of your mouth. They've never been used before. I'm not sure why you think that's gross. Put that in your mouth, please, and make a diving board. Yes, but diving boards don't hang limply like that. Oh,
No, just.
that's good. Okay, you're good. All right, and then the next part starts with hack attack. Go ahead and put on this eye mask. Arms akimbo. like Peter Pan. Don't face me, face the table. Good. And hack attack, you're going to stand right behind Johnny Boy and stick your hands through the holes that Johnny Boy has. There you are. Okay, Mark. You are the leader of this team, and you've got the job of helping them get the correct. Stop. You got the job of helping them get the correct dimes on that stick. These are the hands, that's the stick, and this is the table. You don't get to touch any of this. You get to use your words. Okay? You get to give them directions to help them get the correct dimes on. The silver dimes will be worth a point. The pink dimes will be worth 3 points each. But if either of these blue dimes is on the stick, no one's getting any. You don't want that. Okay. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go.
Right. Hashtag. Go to your right. Forward. Last.
One at a time.
Middle one. Got it. Go grab it. They're moving. Go back to the center of the table. They're moving. Other side. To your left. That's forward. There you go. That one right there. This one? Yep. Mark, roll.
10, 9, 8,
All right, next is
7,
closer to you. Up
6,
your hands right on it.
5,
No.
4, 3,
No.
2,
There you go. That
1.
That's time. And 2 points for hack attack. Johnny Boy and Mark. That's 2 points. All right, everyone. Let's take you back to your spot. I'll take that eye mask. Johnny Boy, you've got a souvenir. You can keep that. All right.
Someone's
Everyone.
got it.
And we've got time for one more round of questions. So I'm coming over to
That's mine.
That's your
Dreamer. You've got control of the board.
TV Hangouts for 4.
For 4 points, it's TV Hangouts. Which Albuquerque-based thriller series featured a fried chicken restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos? And
Breaking Bad.
is that Breaking Bad? It is Breaking Bad. Are you more of a Jesse or a Mr. White?
More of Mr. White.
Watch out for this guy, he is the devil. All right. Hack you've got control.
We'll do AKA for 4.
All right, for 4 points, what is another identity for Norma Jean Baker? All right. Hills.
Marilyn Monroe.
Is that Marilyn Monroe? It is Marilyn Monroe. Look at that. Nicely done. Well done. You got control of the board.
Show us your for 2.
All right, for 2 points, please show us your moonwalk. And that is measure angle. Good. All right. Yeah! Let's give it up for Measure. Owie. All right, Measure, you got control of the board.
Chicago Landmarks for 1.
For 1 point, it's Chicago Landmarks. What is the nickname of the shiny sculpture, otherwise known as the Cloud Gate? All right.
The bee.
Is that the bean? It's the bean. All right, we've got time for another question.
I'm also going to do Chicago Landmarks for 4.
For 4 points, Chicago Landmarks. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what curse? All right, and that is Hills.
The Billy Goat.
Is it the curse of the Billy Goat? It is the curse of the Billy Goat. And now I'm calling Dreamer to spin this wheel.
Okay.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is Dancing with the Contestants. Dreamer, stand right here. I'm going to ask you to pick a partner, someone you trust with your life and your points.
Oh my God. Okay. This is not good. Transferring word.
Are you sure?
M Cam and Dreamer, stand together over there. Face me. Stand together.
Oh, okay.
Not apart, but dig together. That's good. You figured it out. All right, and here's what's going on. You will have the job of dancing toward me and back, actually toward me and back in 10 seconds. But this is not just any dance. This is a tango! Now, I do not care at all. I do not care at all if it is technically accurate, but I do care that you are cheek to cheek this way and back. If you can do that in 10 seconds, you will get 5 points each.
Upper cheek, please.
10 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Cheek to cheek. Go! Yeah! All right, that's 5 points for Dreamer, 5 points for M, and 3 points for Dreamer for spinning the wheel. Let's give it up to them. And now, everyone put your paddles away. We've got 2 rounds of Trivia Feud coming up. You're a family, and you are a family, and this is the Trivia Feud! So let's bring up our first contestants, who will be Mac Jackson and Measure Ing. Come right here. Face each other, shake hands, put your hands behind your back. In just a moment, Noelle Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, then you can give me a low 5 here. Someone broke our bell, so you can give me a low 5 without breaking my hand. No, not a joke. Okay, and if your answer is on that board, we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense? Mac Jetson and Measure Ing.
Your hand is closer to measuring. Just saying.
You can stay in the audience then. All right, everyone.
Please remember to wait until I have finished the entire question. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her house.
Her house! There it is! Thank you so much, Matt Chesson. Thank you so much, Mayor. Come on back. That's it. That's good. Thank you so much. All right, everyone, we're playing on this side. Happy Pack. Not sure if you played with as many Barbies as I have. I think you might have. So tell me, what would Barbie get rid of if she got into tough times?
Her car.
Her car! Yes! Oh, thanks for giving me a chance to say this. Her shoes! Her shoes! All right, Dreamer, it's tough times at Mattel, so tell me what would happen in this recession.
A car. Oh no. That's
It's up there already. It's up there already.
her bag.
Her bag, her just one bag that she has. Ooh, I'm so sorry. And I'm not implying that there were a multiple number of bags up there, by the way. Johnny boy, we've got 1 strike on the board, 3 answers left to get.
The dog.
Great. Her dog! Whoa! You're
That's wrong. That's wrong.
One thing, everyone, real quick. Wait a second. One moment. I've got to establish a very important rule. I'm going to ask for no help from any contestant. That includes your teammates. That includes your not teammates. That includes the studio audience. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Do we understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Matt Jetson.
Her clothes.
Her clothes!
Good answer.
Nice! All right. We saved it for you, Hack Attack. We've got 2 answers left now. If you get this right, I'll bring it to Sweet Pete. Maybe Sweet Pete can earn those points for you. That would be 10 points for every player. If you get this wrong, then they get 10 seconds to confer and a chance to steal those 10 points.
Her jewelry.
Her jewelry! Resting on you.
I know what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say it. Ken.
Ken!
Oh, put it on there. That's 10 points for every player. Obi-Wan, come spin the wheel.
Wow.
Spin the wheel. No blammies! No blammies! This is Stinko. Obi-Wan, stand right here. Obi-Wan is playing one of our favorite games. It's called Stinko. I don't know what that is. This is Stinko. Everyone, Obi-Wan, you're going to right down here. Wherever it lands, you're going to get that number of points. But
Okay.
stay there for a second. Obi-Wan, I'm going to give you a chance to potentially double that score.
Okay.
Because inside of this briefcase and this briefcase, you will find your pucks. And if you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck, then you will get double the score. Now, I gave you air quotes because these pucks basically smell like air, so I might give you some clues, okay? Obi-Wan, you've got a choice first. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Hold up.
Left.
Which one?
Left.
Left. Got it. Obi-Wan, you've got a sweet food item that starts with the letter B. Starts with the letter B. Go ahead and scratch this, sniff it. You might find some of these in a pie, and it has a very strong color association. You might find some in a pie, and it has a very strong color association, and it starts with the letter B.
Stop talking, audience.
Are we sure this one smells?
I told you they smell like air.
Like
You
air.
guess with the clue.
Like
Yeah,
air.
just listen to the clues.
Yes. You might find some of these in a pie, and they have a very strong color association. And it starts with the letter B.
Don't smell it. Just think. What is it? Okay.
The drama, everyone, the drama. It starts with the letter B. You might find some in a pie, and they have a very strong color association.
You got this.
I know.
I'm overthinking.
Yes, you are.
Color.
Fruit with a B.
What's that answer, Obi-Wan?
It is. Berry. It's a berry.
Is it a berry?
You are correct.
Yeah! Specifically a blueberry. Go ahead and wave this over here.
Very generous.
Everyone, help her know when to drop it. Wave it left and right over there. Help her know when to drop it.
Now.
Now.
Don't overthink it.
All right. We're gonna do one more opportunity before we switch back in. And let's bring up our next contestants, who will be Sweet Pete and K-Dog.
Woo!
All right here. Yes. All right, hands behind your back. Well, shake them first, then hands behind your back. And Noelle, when you're ready. Behind your back.
Name something people are often chased by in.
Whoa.
Neither of those was there before the question was complete. Thanks for listening. Let's try that again. Start over.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
A lion.
A lion! All right, hey dog. A car! Mark, you've got the face of someone really familiar, like you've been in a lot of movies, so tell me, what would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
A dog for sure.
A dog, for sure!
Oh.
There it is. And there was a movie named after you.
Yeah.
About a guy. But what would be chasing you?
Don't overthink it. A killer.
A killer! That's literally Alright, cool. He knows movies about him. So, measure because the movie's called M, it's about a killer. That's literally all it is. Alright, measure A. We've got 2 answers left to find.
The police.
The police!
Come on.
Now measure. Alright, so Obi-Wan.
Great.
We've got 1 answer left. You did so well with our blueberry question. I promise you, blueberry is not this. answer.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in one movie. Okay.
Ghosts.
Ghosts. All right, Hills. Good. That was a good answer. Hills, we've got again no chatting yet. All right. Hills.
Zombies.
Zombies! There it is! Boom! 10 points to this side. And let's switch partners. Let's have your partners come up. Sit back down. You're staying right there.
Oh man.
contestants who are Slick Rick and Harmony. Slick Rick and Harmony, come on up. Face each other, shake hands, put your hands behind your back, and, well.
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
A dog.
A dog! There it is.
I'll take it.
Very, very close. Now, Pound, I'm sure you know animals. Could you name a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers?
An elephant?
An elephant! See, that was the right question. She totally got it. All right, wild waves. You definitely know something about wildness, so tell us.
A pig.
A pig! Yes, there it is. Nicely done. Jake from State Farm, I love that some of the letters are different colors. That's very cool.
A rhinoceros.
A rhinoceros? Ooh, that would be the horn, but not really the nose. So, Batman?
Yeah. A snake?
A snake? They smell with their tongues. They smell with their tongues. All right, Stretch. I mean, there are specific answers you're expected to find. If that's called rigging, then that's just every game you've got. So, Stretch, we've got 3 answers left, but only 1 chance for your team. So if you get this right, cool, I'll send it to Slick Rick. Maybe Slick Rick will get it, and then maybe Pound can bring this home for you. But you've got that 1 shot.
A mouse?
A mouse! Oh. Take your 10 seconds. Take your 10 seconds. Talk to each other. And again, if they get one of the 3 right answers, they will each get 10 points. Otherwise, this team's getting 10 points. Let's see how they do. And here we go. I'm coming back. Your time's up. And I'm coming to you, G-Money. G-Money. Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
Cat.
A cat! Good answer! Yeah! Nicely done. Let's see what else we were looking for. We were also looking for an anteater and a horse. A horse. And now it's time for me to call forward. Where's Stretch? Stretch, come spin the wheel.
You got it, Stretch.
Let's go, Stretch!
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. This is teal or not teal. Stretch, stand in the center. So here's something you didn't notice, put around. Something you might not have noticed. We've got 4 briefcases over here. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. I'm going to ask you to bring 2 of them right back where you're standing, but not before I ask your friends in the studio audience to help you make that choice. Teal! Steel! Teal! Steel! Steel! Got 2.
Get 1 more.
All right, bring those right back. Now, we're gonna open this one. Okay. All right, put those down, Stretch. What we did not tell you is that inside of these briefcases, there's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5, one of which we will add your score. And here's the answer. One of the answers you did not pick. Did not pick the 2. Did not pick the 2. Oh, that's really good. And you also did not pick 0. All right. So we know that in one of these briefcases there is a 1, and the other briefcase there is a 5. Help him make that choice. The teal one. The steel one. Help him out. Teal. All right, Stretch. We got a call from the bank while you were making your decision.
Take it.
You could walk away with 3 points, or you can open up this briefcase. What do you want to do, Stretch?
Take it.
Those are equivalent, probably. I think I got a 5.
Yeah. There we go.
Woo! Go big or go home.
I mean, he's in last place. He invites variability at this point. He's got it.
Let's see what Stretch earned.
Oh.
Technically.
0.
Wild waves. Right over here. You don't need your paddles at all. So. And this is the final round of Trivia Feud. So face each other, shake hands, put your hands behind your back. All right, and then Noel, when you're ready.
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Jake from State Farm, not sure if you had any parents, but if you did, what would they tell you not to waste?
Electricity.
Electricity! Nice! They're earning points. Give them a look. All right, Batman.
Food.
Food! Nicely done. We know what happened to Batman's parents. So that's
too
tough.
soon.
All right, it's always too soon for Batman. All right, Stretch. If you've got like a bunch of kids or one kid or I don't know.
I got a bunch
So
of
what
kids.
would you tell them not to waste?
Stop wasting my time.
Yeah.
Time! Yeah, it is! There it is. All right, Stretch here.
Water.
Water!
Alright.
This game is close. And Pound, we've got no strikes on your side.
Come on.
If you get this
You
right,
need to be
you're
also-
going to get all the points for your team.
Like,
This is drama,
I'm thinking like paper products. Like,
I mean, is that your answer?
Yes.
Don't overthink it.
yeah, paper products.
Paper products!
No.
That includes toilet paper, printer paper, yeah, money is not necessarily paper. So, Wild Waves, we've got one answer left to find.
I like that.
Yeah, this is the drama, everyone.
Only 2 people said this. Stop. Breath?
Your breath! Don't keep talking at me.
Yeah.
I get it. All right, Jake, this is your chance. If you get this right, you're going to get points for your team. Otherwise, they get a chance to steal. And let's not chat yet.
Yeah.
Go converse with me.
Oh,
All right, Jake.
Don't do nothing.
Their youth.
Their youth? Oh! We've got one answer left. Let's see what they can find. They can hear you too.
We'll let them mess it up.
3, 2, 1, and that's time. That's time. And fast.
We're gonna go with. Stop wasting the gas in my car.
The gas in your car? Oh! You're getting the point! And let's see what we were also looking for. We were also looking for real life. Real life. It's time for Youth. Come spin the wheel. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No. And this is spin it to win it. Go ahead and take the spot back, Sweet Pea, because everyone will get a chance to earn some points right now. But Sweet Pea, not before I ask you a potentially embarrassing question. So, of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Green.
Everyone turn around, look inside of your green drawer, and can we get one member of this side's team? to stand
Everyone
right here?
on that side or also on this side?
Yeah, everyone on your side too. Someone on this team can stand in this spot.
Okay. I am worried.
A bib and a sock?
Are these used
Probably
socks?
gonna need to
Not at all.
like wear
So
the vest and
inside
like
of that,
throw socks
inside
at
of
the
that
other
drawer,
team.
you
Put
will
it
find
on.
vests. Go ahead and stick your head through the hole
I have
of
a
those
big
vests.
head.
And also you will find 3 never before used projectiles, I should say, they have been used, but they've never been worn. They're baby socks or green balls. Make sure you have 3 of those. If you don't have 3 of those, then...
I think I have
Contact.
I have a lot.
Yes.
Who needs the
Does
next
everyone have 3 projectiles? Yes or no?
Yeah, I have 3. So.
one? Who needs next?
Oh, you have fun.
I got 4.
You have a spare?
All right, so here's what's going on now. You are currently teamed up with the person standing directly across from you.
Andrew.
And here's what's going on. You've got 2 jobs. One job is to toss as many of those balls onto your teammate's vest as possible. The second job is to catch as many of those balls on your vest as possible without using your hands. Does that make sense? Now, for every ball that you or your partner catch, each of you will take a point up to a maximum of 6. So if you drop any balls to the floor, you can go get them after both your and your partner's hands are empty. Please don't grab someone else's balls because we go to a maximum of 6, okay?
Do we need to stay on the stage or can I?
You're staying on the stage.
Rapid fire.
You figured that out.
You
Ready,
need to wind
set,
up.
30 seconds on the clock, and go!
Throw first?
Keep going.
Oh, sorry, one more. Yeah.
Stop holding up yourself. You're looking for a total stop.
Oh!
Ah! you're getting 5 points each. Pound and Hack Attack, 5 points each. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our maximum is 6. So 6 points to Wild Waves and what's your name? Bass and Wild. 6 points for these two. Get up. You literally have nothing. I've never seen a 0-point score before. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Batman and G-Money. All right, let's give it up for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Wolfie, Coyote, and Stretch. That's 6 points for you. Let's give it up for them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Harmony and Slick Rick. That's 6 for them. Let's give it up. Let's put those away. Don't worry about the stuff that's on the floor. Our agent will pick that up. Now we'll send you back. Thank you, Hack Attack. Let's give it up for Hack Attack for helping us out there. All right. Everyone get your paddles ready because we've got 6 new categories on the board. They are Sing That Verse, Bird Brains, Impressions, Super Challenges, Good Show, Old Sport, and Get Lit. And Harmony, I'm coming to you because your team is trailing. So I thought I'd give you control of the board. Oh, it's not sweet.
I'll take Good Show, Old Sport for 5.
All right, for 5 points, Good Show, Old Sport. What is the title of the rap performed by the Chicago Bears in 1985?
Come on, guys.
What?
I know this.
All right, and that is Jake from State Farm.
Monsters of the Midway.
Is it Monsters of the Midway? Oh no. Oh no. This is a very popular song. All right, and there it is, number 4.
Features of Paradise?
Is it?
Chill.
Is it Gameshow?
Obviously, we don't know.
All right,
I know
there it is,
this.
Sweet Pea.
Super Bowl Shuffle.
Is that the Super Bowl Shuffle?
Yes!
It is. Nicely done. They're a football team, so there it is. You actually know lyrics, so I'm going to give you points. Let's give Sweet Pea 2 more points. All right, and you've got control now, Sweet Pea.
Oh, all right, let's get lit.
For how many points?
For 5.
For 5 points, let's get lit.
That's absolutely not what you were thinking of.
The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author. And that is Wolfie Coyote.
Jane Austen.
Is that Jane Austen?
It is.
And here is your daily reminder that lit stands for literature. So, lit stands for literature. Wolfie?
Let's go with Get Lit for 4 points.
For 4 points, let's get lit. This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
James Bond?
Is it James Bond? Batman would know. Let's give it up for him. James Bond was created by...
Ian Fleming.
Was the writer.
But it was...
That's not what the question was asked. So thank you so much. All right. In fact, it was worded this famous series of spy novels and movies, not this author. So, Batman, I promise you, I know the answers are right. So, Batman, you've got control of the board.
Let's do Get Lit for 3.
All right. We apparently like to read. This novel about a revolution in France is the basis for one of the longest-running Broadway musicals of all time. All right, and that was Count.
Les Miserables.
Is that Les Miserables? It is Les Miserables. Nicely done. Let's give you another chance to make a choice.
Oh, okay, all right. Super challenges for 5.
All right, what's the super challenge that Pound has volunteered herself for?
Oh yeah.
That's all! All right.
Okay, Pound, I need you to choose 2 competitors for this dance-off.
Okay.
Well, the people who are on the stage.
I'm gonna go with Gina, G-Money.
G-Money, thank you for clarifying. I have no idea
And
who Gina is.
Slick Rick.
Here's
Let's see it.
your challenge.
Here
Here is your challenge. At the end, voting by round of applause, we're going to do 3 dances. At the end of each song, I need you to completely change your dance style. So if number 1, you are rocking your booty everywhere, I need to see something totally different for song number 2. Are you ready? The answer is no. Let's do it anyway.
I get it.
Just dance. Cheer on, everyone! Song number 2!
Song 3.
everyone, here at the Game Show, we cheer for everyone. But if you think that they deserve the win, we should cheer a little bit louder for them. So if you think that Pound gets it, let's give it up! Let's give it up for G-Money! Let's give it up for Slick Rick! Oh, Slick Rick, you just bursted my eardrums. That's 5 points for Slick Rick! Number 6, I believe. Yes, number 6. All right, and we are coming back to you, Harmony. It's been a little while since I've seen you, so you got control.
Impressions for 5.
All right, in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can do a verbal impression, not just a physical impression, a verbal impression of that person, then you will get 5 points. Let us see. Mariah Carey. Oh, that's Harmony.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Ooh, no.
All I want for Christmas.
Yeah! We all going for it. Let's give up for Harmony. Harmony, you got
More than the knots.
Let's do an impression for 4.
For 4 points, let us see an impression of SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, and that came to Jake.
I'm ready.
Yeah! All right, and that's 4 points for you, Jake. That's number 3, and you've got control of the board.
Bird brains for 3.
For 3 points, it's Bird Brain. Dick Grayson is just one person who held the mantle of this avian-themed sidekick.
Come on.
And that's Wolfie Coyote.
Who is Robin?
Is it Robin? Yes, I'm surprised that Batman didn't know that.
This is
Wolfie Coyote,
free.
you've got yourself 3 points and control.
Let's do bird brains for 4.
For 4 points, it's Bird Brains. What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh? Yeah, that was funny.
It's
Yeah! That's 4 points for you. And now it's time for me to call forward. We're going to call forward G-Money. Our final spin to win it. No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! And this is the Tier Tractor! Stand right here, G-Money, because you are taking on our most terrifying event. This is the Tier Tractor! Woo! So G-Money,
I hope I don't have to put this in my mouth.
you've never seen a tractor. You've seen a tractor before, but you've never seen a Tier Tractor. So take a peek inside. Tell us what you see.
I should really say what I see.
Yes, what do you see?
2 jelly beans.
Jelly beans! Now, G-Money, you will walk away from here with 5 points if you eat one of these jelly beans. Tell us what flavor it is. It's a very simple job, everyone, but here's the catch. One of these jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is not at all delicious. In fact, I will let you know that one of these is buttered popcorn. I just went to see Avengers Endgame, and like all of that popcorn smell is all over my nose. And then the other one is rotten egg. For 5 points, eat a jelly bean. Cheer on, everyone! Cheer on!
I think this is the gross one.
It's the gross one!
She thinks.
Oh,
Can I just spit it out?
Yes, you can. You can also have a minute.
Oh, I don't like that.
Alright? Do yourself. Alright? And everyone, here's the final. That's 5 points for G-Money.
Fear factor.
Alright, and everyone, we're in the final 4.5 minutes of the Game Show. So we are entering what I like to call Lightning Round! So I will pick all of the categories and point values from now on, and also every single question is worth double points!
Oh, yeah.
This is when you do it. Let's start with sing that verse or 2, but hold please. In this category, you're going to see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of that verse, the words that come after what I've spoken, then you will get the points. For 2 points, sing that verse. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? And that was Wolfie.
Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo! Figaro! Just 4 points? Yes.
Ah, man.
That's 4 points. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 2.
Oh yeah.
Which musical movie series featured an a cappella performance by the Green Bay Packers? And that is Jake from State Farm.
Pitch Perfect.
Is that Pitch Perfect? It is indeed.
Good
4
job.
points for Jake from State Farm. And now we will go to impressions for 2. Let us see Sylvester Stallone. And that is... That's all right, Batman. You couldn't remember Robin, so exactly, that's fine. We're going to give you the 4 points, and we're coming to me.
There you go. Whatever your name is.
He just didn't do the boss. Who's the boss? Tony Danza, I understand now. All right, we're going to go to sing that verse for 3. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. And that was Fox.
Hit me, baby.
Yeah! 6 points for Fox. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 3.
Good show, Old Sport for 3.
Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? And that was definitely Batman.
John Cena.
Is that John Cena? That's 6 points for Batman. You got the symbol. Give it up for Batman. All right, let's go to sing that verse for 4. Shake it up, baby, now. From one of the
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout. Nicely done. And that is 8 points for you there. And let's go to impressions for 3. Let us see. Shrek. And that is Jake from State Farm.
Donkey.
Yeah! All right, that is a bunch of points for you. I forgot how many.
6.
All right, there it is. Let's go to Bird Brains for 5. Carol Spinney has played this large fowl from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show.
Big Bird.
Is it Big Bird? And Foss got those points. And let's go to sing that verse for 5. For 5 points. I'm not throwing away my shot. You know, I'm not throwing away my shot. And that is Wolfie Coyote.
How many times I listened to the soundtrack?
Oh, we're coming to Jake.
I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. Probably shouldn't brag, but goddamn, my face is
Keep going,
astonished.
keep going.
I got a whole lot of brains but no polish. I trust everything born to drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough. Shiny piece of coal, trying to...
We're giving you the points! Well done! Even though those were not directly the lyrics right out there. All right, we're giving you those 5 points. And finally...
That's 10 though, right?
Good Show Old Sport
double?
for
10?
4. Who was at bat for the Mudville 9? And that is Foss.
Casey.
Is it the mighty Casey? It's the mighty Casey. You just got yourself those points. And everyone, put your paddles away. Let's get all of our partners up on the table, up on the stage right now. We've got time for no more questions, but we do have time for one more super challenge. And that's super challenge number 2.
I'm struggling at the start there.
The netball pass! Everyone, we've got one challenge left. We've got one challenge left. It's the neckball pass. Here at the Game Show, we have these specially designed neckballs. They're designed to only go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. So don't insert this yet, Obi-Wan. Don't insert this. Don't insert this. Here's what's going to happen. Let me do a quick count. 12 on this side. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this side. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to pass this from neck to neck to neck to neck to neck, all the way down. And when you get that ball, you're going to go all the way back. You're going to do a 360 degree turn, 360 degree you return all the way back. All the way back. And that would bring you to 24. That would bring you to 18. So we're going to have you turn 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Johnny boy, when you get the ball back the third time, you're going to look for me. And when you get that ball back the second time, you're going to look for me. And whoever can get that ball in this basket first, every member of that team is getting 10 points.
Oh my god.
This could make or break this. All right, so ready, set. Oh, and if you wait a second, if you drop the ball, please hand the ball to the person who handed it to you.
Oh, okay.
Not under your own neck. Ready, set, go.
They're going all the way. They have to go all the way back. So you're gonna spin around.
They're flawless. Oh my god. Nice.
Hey, over here, over here.
That's all right. Everyone, you just got those points! Now, we're going to give Noelle Fairbanks a chance to tabulate those scores. We don't know yet who has won, but you win the Game Show Where do you go? Disneyland! How about you?
I know, just like one.
Disneyland! All right, hopefully you won't run into the measles there. Sweet Pea, where would you go to win?
I'm not winning. I'm in last place.
Where will you go?
Disney World.
Disney World!
Florida,
They're probably
Florida.
even more likely to have measles there. All right.
The beach.
The beach! All right, G-Money.
The Caribbean.
The Caribbean!
Mars.
Mars!
Cancun.
Cancun!
Sioux Falls, North Dakota.
Sioux Falls! Fishing! Where will you go? Australia! Work! The beach!
Hawaii.
Hawaii!
Chicago.
Chicago! That's very close.
Branson, Missouri.
Branson, Missouri!
Optional happy hour at Cactus Barn Drill.
Cactus Barn! Costa Rica!
I'm gonna go to Richard's Bar.
Richard's Bar!
Greece.
Greece! Croatia! That close. Costa Rica! Everyone, I'm gonna let you know that you all competed like champions, but I think we've got some people who competed a little bit harder than everyone else. So, Noelle, do we have a first, second, and third place team?
Indeed we do. In third place, team number 4, Batman and Mark.
Batman and Mark! Batman and Mark, you are each taking home a pass to our signature escape room, trapped in a room with a zombie up on the stage.
I already told you.
We've got a zombie on a chain.
You're so mad that you didn't win that.
Every 5 minutes, the chain gets longer. Hopefully, you'll get out before the zombie gets you. Let's give it up for Batman and Mark!
In second place with 64 points, it's team number 7, Boss and Hackattack.
Hackattack and Foss, you're also taking a pass to Trapped in a Room with a Zombie. Let's give it up for Foss and Hackattack! And in first place.
In first place, our winners with 68 points, team number 3, K-Dog and Jake from State Farm.
Let's do this. Everyone, not only are you two taking home, not only are you taking home a pass to Trapped in a Room, I just fell on the floor. Not only are you taking a pass to Trapped in a Room with a Zombie, but you are now our game show king and queen. Alright, and everyone, let's bow to your king and queen. Let's bow to your king and queen.
Bend the knee.
Bow.
Bend the knee.
And let's come dance now. Put it out. Put it out. Bring it in. top show. Come to the